statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas. Kwanzaa. Let's go to Mars. I don't know. So much going on, right? I notice, patterns change during the holidays. Less people at the gym now. That means, where are they? They're probably out shopping. It's interesting. Our lives change during this time of year, don't they? Our schedules and routines, things get upside down. Stress abounds. We're happy, we're sad, we're stressed, I don't know what. Yeah, it's a fun time of the year, right? Hope you're doing well, and we're just delighted to be able to be with you, and we're with you each and every day, a couple hours a day. The show is syndicated across the U.S., coast to coast, so it does play at different times in different markets, and we encourage you to support your local radio station that carries this show. And the show originates out of Tampa, Florida, if you're new to Let's Talk Nutrition. And it airs live 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So, and you can watch the show, too. It streams. But a lot of people watch, they'll watch. And many, probably most, listen on their radios. Or if they're away from their radio, they'll pick up some other medium, phone, iPhone, tablet, or computer and listen to the show wherever they may be. But they eventually always gravitate back to the radio because, there's no buffering. You get a better quality. So support your local radio station. We have a lot of affiliates, and we appreciate them carrying the show. Having sort of an interesting day today. Richard McPeak is to be along. We'll see if he makes his way. And then in the second portion of the show, I'm going to talk about hair. Hair care. It's a part of health and wellness. It typically falls within the realm of wellness. And, I was just talking to somebody a moment ago before coming on air about how people look affects how they feel, and how they feel affects how they look. And so personal care becomes a very important part, believe it or not, of wellness. I don't think it's superficial. I don't think it's, trite or unimportant. I think it's very important because it's the psychological impact on people in terms of how they, relative to personal care, is pretty profound. And our mental health and mental well-being and wellness is just as important as our physical. And together, hopefully, you put those together and that relationship between mind and body, and you do okay and have good quality of life. So we'll talk, and I found some interesting things about hair and the history of hair and hair care and what people did. And I'll report some things to you. You'll think I'm making it up. I'm not making it up. The extent to which people will go to care for their hair, honestly. 877-897-8255 is a toll-free number. You feel free to call anytime you want. No designated time on this show. You just call whenever you feel like you need to call and share whatever you want to talk about. And so there were some stories trending this morning dealing with sleep. And the first story and study I can share with you is one coming out of Duke University. And they were talking about sleep patterns, human sleep patterns, and evolution. And my producer Josh will show you we're going to show you the actual website from which the study comes. It's in the journal Evolutionary Anthropology, and they commented that over the past 4 decades, scientists have made substantial progress in understanding the evolution of sleep patterns across the tree of life. Nice metaphor. And as it turns out, humans have an interesting sleep pattern compared to other primates. Ours is a little different, as it turns out. They looked at, they compiled a database of slumber patterns, sleep patterns across hundreds of mammals, including 21 species of primates, from baboons to lemurs to orangutans, chimpanzees, and humans. And what they found was, this is interesting, humans are exceptionally short sleepers, getting on average 7 hours of sleep a night, whereas other primates such as southern pig-tailed macaws and gray mouse lemurs and many others need as many as 14 to 17 hours of sleep. This is interesting. What is it about us that makes us different? Further, our sleep tends to be more efficient, these scientists reported, meaning we spend a smaller proportion of time in light stages of sleep and more of our sleep in deeper stages of sleep. A dream state, which we call REM, rapid eye movement sleep, makes up nearly 25% of your overall sleep. But in primates such as mouse lemurs, mongoose lemurs, African green monkeys, and so on, REM sleep barely climbs above 5%. So we spend a significant amount of time, relatively speaking, in REM sleep. And Dr. David Sampson of Duke said, humans are unique in having shorter, higher quality sleep. He's an anthropologist. And it's interesting, we keep talking about, and some people say, oh, I don't need 7 or 8 hours sleep. I only need 3 or 4. Really? Okay. We're already short sleepers compared to other primates. So what would cause that in terms of evolution? In the study, when you read the study, they mentioned several factors that probably served as selective pressures for more efficient sleep with respect to humans, including increased predation risk in terrestrial environments. In other words, you're going to be somebody's lunch. Threats from intergroup conflict. In other words, you can't be sleeping a long time because you never know what's going to happen to you while you're sleeping within the group. And then benefits arising from social interaction. If you're awake longer, you have more time to interact. And then I'll quote from the abstract of the study. They said, less sleep would enable longer active periods in which to acquire and transmit new skills and knowledge, while deeper sleep may be critical for the consolidation of those skills, leading to enhanced cognitive abilities in early humans, close quote. Now, I know there are some who don't believe in evolution. And I respect that. I happen to believe in evolution, and I think it can be just as, and I don't think evolution is necessarily distinct, separated from, or should be excluded from any other kind of consideration of a higher order. You could call it God, whatever you want to call that higher order. But the evidence from a scientific perspective and as a scientist, the evidence of evolution is compelling. In this particular aspect, we're just talking about sleep, how we evolved to have this shorter sleep period compared to other primates. Fascinating stuff. It's compelling. I find it intriguing. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition Coast to Coast. Come back. We'll talk some more.
Are you or someone you love being held captive by social anxiety, poor sleep, feelings of aggression, or inability to focus? Neural Balance can help, and it's kosher certified and GMO-free. Neural Balance is a tasty drink mix that contains the patented ingredient, anandinol. Anandinol was created by an endocrinologist and a pharmacist seeking an herbal solution to their own children's struggles. Neural Balance tastes great, it's easy to administer, and starts to work within the first 20 minutes by reducing anxious or aggressive behavior and restoring calm naturally, without sedation or harmful side effects. Safe for children and adults, Neural Balance combines magnesium, CoQ10, B6, 3 types of passiflora, and a special blend of enzymes to bring peace, calm, and focus. To find Neural Balance at a health store near you, visit us at shopneuralbalance.com. Neural Balance, for a balanced life. Learn more at shopneuralbalance.com.
Exclusively from Natural Factors.
I'm Dr. Michael Murray. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to talk with you about PGX, a truly revolutionary natural product that works perfectly to help get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult. PGX is a clinically proven way to help people to achieve their ideal body weight that is safe and natural. PGX leads to a dramatic reduction in the glycemic index of any food or meal. It also ultimately causes the release of compounds that achieve 2 important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, it's not your fault. You just need the tremendous support that PGX can provide. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, please go to pgx.com.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract, available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit kyolic.com, that's KYOLIC.com, or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Neural Balance with Anandinol. Restore calm, reduce aggression, and increase well-being. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Canavest, from seed to shelf. Nutrix Hawaii, more nutrition, better health, purely Hawaiian. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Nature's Dynamics, garden to gummy supplements made by Dad. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition, and happy holidays to you, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. 877-897-8255. I was just reporting on a study taking a look at sleep and the evolution of sleep in humans and how we evolved to have a shorter, more efficient sleep time compared to other primates. Interesting. So in doing that, when you do this kind of work, what often happens, you're looking at one study and then you bump into another one and that leads you to another one and you go down this trail. And then I came across some studies taking a look at sleep in a very different context. And one study out of the American Academy of Sleep Medicine took a look at sleep within the context of relationship, with couples, and the synchrony in sleep-wake sleep-wake schedules among couples. And what they found was that the overall synchrony in the sleep-wake schedules among couples was high as those who slept in the same bed were awake or asleep at the same time, about 75% of the time. When the wife reported higher I'm not making this up. When the wife in the study reported higher marital satisfaction, the percent of time the couple was awake or asleep at the same time was greater. In other words, couples sleep in sync when the wife is satisfied with their marriage. That was the headline. Which is interesting. I mean, so blame it on the missus. And then another study related to that, this one's out of Rutgers. And what they found was when it comes time to a happy marriage, they said, a new study the study found that the more content the wife is with the long-term union, the happier the husband is with his life, no matter how he feels about the nuptials. Oh, geez. So, better, Santa Claus, you better be nice to Mrs. this year. That's all I'm saying. What are you looking at me like that for? I'm just reporting, man.
Hey, it's our fault. It's our fault. The science suggests it's our fault. I'm going to go ahead and just take the blame.
So that's how you distill it down to that, do you now?
Yep. I finally fold.
When it comes to a happy marriage, the Rutgers study finds that the more content the wife is with the long-term union or the relationship, the happier the husband is with his life, no matter how he feels about their nuptials. Close quote. Well, okay then. Whatever. So that the first study I was just reporting on.
I mean, it said the same thing, right?
Well, a little different here. That one different. Was that. Let me see that. That is a little different, Josh. This is the other study was talking about couples sleep in sync when the wife is satisfied with the marriage. If she's not satisfied in marriage, they don't sleep in sync. That's all I'm saying. That's a different study. It's a little different.
How she gets to sleep in the bed, he gets to sleep on the couch. How is she not getting good sleep?
Well,
and in my case, the doghouse.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm just kidding.
Nothing I can do about that, my man. I'm just saying. So this is interesting. You know, really? I mean, I don't know. 877-897-8255. If you have a thought or two about this, don't be shy. I mean, I'm just reporting. I mean, I don't know what to make of this. Results show that overall synchrony in sleep-wake schedules among couples was high, as those who slept in the same bed were awake or asleep at the same time about 75% of the time. That sentence is very difficult to understand, close quote. When the wife reported higher marital satisfaction, the percent of the time the couple was awake or asleep at the same time was greater. In other words, they were in sync. They were either awake together or they were asleep together. And that was driven by the wife's marital satisfaction. In other words, they were really in sync. They're in sync with one another, even during sleep. Never mind the waking hours.
I can understand that. Being stressed in a relationship would cause her to lose sleep.
Well, I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works like that. I mean, for some reason, and they didn't offer an explanation or hypothesis as why that would be. If her marital satisfaction level is high, the couple tends to sleep more in sync with one another. If one awakes, the other one will awake. If one stays asleep, the other one stays asleep. They're so dialed into one another.
I think I know where they're going. Just happy wife, happy life.
Well, I could. My brain is all lit up, buddy. I could. I'm at a multiple crossroads here. I'm gonna not take any of them because I want to stay on the air. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, and we're not asleep around here because we air this show coast to coast.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, humble beginnings, advancing wellness, never tested on animals. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Now Foods, our products work. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. I was just smiling about those studies I was reporting on. Just let me clear up something about that one study where a wife's happiness plays such a pivotal role in the marriage. The headline on the study was, "A wife's happiness is more crucial than her husband's in keeping marriage on track." And one of the researchers in the study said, "I think it comes down to the fact that when a wife is satisfied with the marriage, she tends to do a lot more for her husband, which has a positive effect on his life." So said Dr. Deborah Carr, professor in the Department of Sociology. She went on to say, "Men tend to be less vocal about their relationships, and their level of marital unhappiness might not be translated to their wives, and their level of marital unhappiness might not be translated to their wives," close quote. In other words, the man isn't going to complain about, this marriage really sucks, and just moan and complain, and they tend not to do that, according to what she said. I don't know if that's true or not. I know a lot of men that complain about their marriage. So I'm just saying, this is another reason why you need to be nice at Christmas and make sure that you're Santa. You show up and be nice. Be nice. It pays off. I'm holding up the study that says when your wife and your partner is happy, you're going to be happier. Yeah. This isn't rocket science, fellas. Come on. Figure this out, buddy. 877-897-8255. Men, I don't know what happens to us. 877-897-8255. One of my producers says, "Oh, so it's all our fault." See how men think? I mean, I knew he was going to go there. It's all our fault. No, that's not the moral of the story, Josh. That was not the moral of the story or the moral of the study. It was not blaming the men. What that study was saying was, when the wife is happy, she will tend to treat her partner in a better way, which makes him happier. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I plead the fifth.
Okay. Well, stay tuned. We're going to be talking about hair in the second hour, but I want to share something with you. And I found an article. It was in the New York Times, May 10th, 1908. My producer, Josh, is going to show you the article if you're watching the show. And I want to read a little bit from the article. Context is everything, and the times that we live in, I mean, I have to share this with you without saying anything else about the history of hair. This was an article, appeared in the New York Times, May 10th, 1908. The headline on the article was, "How to Shampoo the Hair." Subheadline, specialists recommend its accomplishment about once a fortnight. Some simple rules. Really? You're going to wash your hair once a fortnight? I'm going to start quoting from the beginning of the piece. "It is hardly necessary to state that every woman likes to have her hair not only daintily and becomingly arranged, but soft and glossy in appearance and texture. Whether the care of the hair be given over to the maid or the hairdresser, or if one be obliged to keep it in order herself, the shampoo is a necessary part of the treatment, and the trouble is that very few people know how to wash the hair thoroughly." I'm not making this up. We're showing the article as I quote from it. "As a rule, In our windy climate, and in New York especially, where the high winds cover our faces and heads with the oily dust of the streets, a frequent shampoo is necessary, you think? And in winter, particularly, the hair should be kept as clean as possible. Very heavy hair is, of course, more difficult to manage, and the time spent in the shampooing and drying of the thick hair is rather a trying ordeal. It is better, however, if possible, not to let the hair go too long without the shampoo. And if it can be done at night and thoroughly dried, it is the best time in winter. This is 1908. I'm honest to God. I mean, I read this and I'm thinking, wait a second. What are they really talking like this? Let me go on. It gets better. Several hair specialists recommend the shampooing of the hair as often as every 2 weeks. Are you kidding me? But from a month to 6 weeks should be better interval if the hair is in fairly good condition. I wash my hair every day. You don't have any.
I got a beard.
Stephen, do you go 2 weeks without washing your hair? 6 weeks, a month?
No.
I mean, what were they thinking back then?
I would have to imagine it had to do a bit with
what?
Maybe the resources.
Water? No water?
Well, that and the actual shampoo or the soaps and things like that. Yeah, I mean, that would be my only guess.
Stephen, they've been in my review for today, in getting ready for the show today, I went back 2,000 years. They were washing their hair back then. They had access to washing their hair. I mean, I can't believe this article. They're recommending 4 to 6 weeks without washing your hair.
I don't know.
Let me go on. Here again, light hair, particularly if it be fine and straight, requires a little more frequent shampoo, and especially if the hair is marcelled or waved very much by hot irons, which tend to take the luster and the life out of the hair, and every 2 weeks is not too often. A few directions for shampooing the hair may not come amiss in this instance and are as follows. Then they proceed to give how to wash your hair, beginning the shampoo. Before beginning the shampoo, first comb and brush your hair thoroughly until it is smooth and straight and no tangles remain, and then divide it in the center into 3 parts, and if necessary, rub a little tonic into the scalp, though it is better to do this after the hair is shampooed as a rule. What are they talking about? Have the water to begin with only lukewarm, and use not very stiff nail brush and pure white Castle soap, which you can apply with the brush with a sufficient lather and has been made in the water. Rub this well into the hair and so on. This is 1908. What are they talking about? This is crazy. You wait. I have so many things to share with you about hair care throughout history. It's bizarre. Humans, when left to their own devices and imagination, can do some pretty peculiar things, I can tell you. Especially, for example, when it comes to caring for their hair. Wash your hair every 2 weeks. And if you have to stretch it, you could stretch it to 4 to 6.
At Nordic Naturals, we know that a commitment to deliver the world's safest, most effective omega oils requires an exceptional process. That's why we manage every step of production, from boat to bottle. That includes sustainably sourcing wild-caught fish from well-managed fisheries. It means using state-of-the-art equipment and technology at our manufacturing plant in Arctic Norway. Nordic Naturals bottles and encapsulates our omega-3s at our own facility and carefully ships products from our eco-friendly headquarters in California. The result? Nordic Naturals products have received more than 40 awards for taste, innovation, and product excellence. You can trust the quality of Nordic Naturals products and know you're getting all the health benefits omega-3 fish oils offer. Nordic Naturals high-quality, great-tasting omega-3s make staying healthy easier for you and your family. When choosing an omega-3 fish oil product, choose the #1 fish oil in the U.S. Choose Nordic Naturals. Available at natural product retailers or online at nordicnaturals.com.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymedica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymedica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now Foods has spent the last 46 years building a legacy in the natural health industry as a trusted leader. Now provides a comprehensive approach to wellness by offering more than 1,400 high-quality health foods, supplements, sports nutrition, and personal care products at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and they offer many vegetarian, organic, and gluten-free products. Their foods are all non-GMO. Since their beginning, Now has grown to become an award-winning leader in the natural health industry. But one thing has never changed: their commitment to providing the highest quality products at the best value to empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins to natural sweeteners, Now has you covered. To find a store near you that carries Now products, or for more information, visit nowfoods.com. That's nowfoods.com.
Are you tired of taking vitamin pills or powders? How about gummy vitamins with high fructose, corn syrup, or coloring? Finally, you have a choice with Nature's Dynamic whole food gummy supplements and probiotics made by a dad. Imagine getting benefits of your garden in a delicious gummy supplement. Nature's Dynamics utilizes organic, plant-based vitamin and mineral sources with non-GMO, gluten, soy, and dairy-free ingredients in a delicious gummy for the whole family. Nature's Dynamics has berry garden gummies made by a dad, multivitamin, omega-3 and probiotics for kids, body boost joint relief, whole food bone and calcium gummy, whole food immune and vitamin C gummy, whole food omega-3 gummy, Be Beautiful hair, skin, and nails gummy, prenatal plus gummy, whole food probiotics for digestive support, and body boost energy and wellness multivitamin for him and her in a delicious, easy to digest gummy. To learn more about Nature's Dynamics or to find a retailer near you, visit naturesdynamics.com or madebyadad.com. Nature's Dynamics, garden to gummy supplements made by a dad.
Hi, I'm Jordan Rubin, founder and CEO of Garden of Life. Oceans 3 was created with a simple premise in mind: develop a line of premium omega-3 fish oil formulations that met or exceeded the market leader in quality, and then go beyond omega-3 by providing amplified benefits and value to the consumer. Oceans 3 contains ultra-pure, high-potency fish oil, along with astaxanthin and fucoxanthin. Each of these ingredients, when taken individually, have superb benefits. When they are combined into the exciting compound omega-xanthin, they work synergistically to amplify their already amazing benefits. In addition to the synergy of omega-xanthin, Oceans 3 offers unrivaled purity and greater value than the leading omega-3 fish oils available today, making the Oceans 3 family of products the best choice for anyone looking to add a healthy dose of omega-3 fats and a giant dose of extraordinary health to their lives.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Renew Life, the Digestive Care Company. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. North American Urban Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Elissa Harris will be along in the second portion of the show to talk about hair care. I do talk about personal care products on the show. Why? Because I think that's part of health as well. And in setting that conversation up, I'm going to share with you and have been sharing with you some information about the history of hair and how people talked about, thought about, and what they did relative to hair care. And I'm reading this article from the New York Times, 1908, May 10th. And they were talking about how to wash your hair every 2 weeks. Maybe you can stretch it to 4 or 6 weeks. And then they say this is the kind of soap that they were using to wash the hair. And I'm quoting from the article. For oily hair, White Castle soap. I think I used to wash my cars with that. And Tar soap are good shampoos. But the Green Surgeon's soap, which is so much sold and used nowadays, is rather too strong for ordinary hair and should be diluted before using. Close quote. As if are you serious? White Castle soap and Tar soap were gentle and mild? I don't even know what Green Surgeon's soap is. I guess what the surgeons use to wash their hands. If you wish to make a shampoo, they say in the article, which you can keep on hand, you can boil some Castle soap by shaving it down and boiling it to a jelly, which you can keep and use as you need it. For a heavy head of hair, about an ounce of this jelly is enough for a shampoo, and for less hair, a half an ounce is sufficient, close quote. Oh, my God. This is 1908, May the 10th, New York Times. Can't make it up. How to care for your hair or how to shampoo your hair. They wrote an article. I don't know. Strange. 877-897-8255. And then I came across some articles. Some were encyclopedias and in encyclopedias, and others were, on blogs and this and that on the history of hair. And then I came across this one called A Brief Timeline of Odd Hair Treatments Throughout History. And if you're watching the show, there's an image of a bank of hair dryers with women sitting underneath it. Classic. That looks like somewhere from around circa 19, what does that say? Saks Fifth Avenue. That was women under hair dryers after getting hair styled in beauty salon at Saks Fifth Avenue department store. They don't give the date. It looks circa around 1950, somewhere in there, maybe 1960. Nevertheless, in this article, they talk about how hair was cared for throughout history. In ancient times and with ancient Egyptians, argan oil is noted to be used in that culture. However, from about 300 BC, ancient Egyptians used hair products made of both animal and plant fats. And researchers, archaeologists, anthropologists have found curling tongs buried with mummies. I guess they figured they were going to style their hair in the afterlife. I don't know what they were thinking. Ancient Greeks, findings, the studies have shown that women in ancient Greece used olive oil to condition their hair. People still do that today. I have even done that and still do that from time to time. My mother used to do that a lot, use olive oil. I like olive oil, argan oil, coconut oil, castor oil, although castor oil is very thick and moisturizes the hair. You don't have any hair. What do you have to say here?
Beard.
Oh, you have a beard.
I use olive oil in my beard.
For what reason? It's not going.
When I'm cutting it and trimming it, helps out.
All right. Josh cut all his hair off his head and let it grow on his face. Men.
And my back.
Victorian TMI. Victorian and Edwardian periods. In the Victorian era was the golden age of miracle health treatments, so they say. So there were the tonics and capsules that people bought, all these different pills that were marketed for grayness and balding hair. All hair curling tongs, all sorts of gadgets during the Victorian period. Show that image, the news clip in this article. They show a news clip. If baldness and falling hair were caused by disease, and they have some gadget If you look at the bottom, you see a man sitting under, it looks like some sort of helmet hooked up to some, I don't know what it's hooked up to, but apparently it's supposed to make your hair grow. So many scams. This goes back years and years. Early 20th century, vacuums were touted as cures for baldness in the late 1800s and early 1900s. They supposedly worked by creating increased circulation to the scalp. I suppose there you go. Look at that. That looks like something out of Marquis de Sade's torture chamber. That's unbelievable.
Looks like something out of the Saw films, actually.
That's unbelievable. Look at that woman. Jeez. Again, the extent to which people go to, I don't know, either prevent their hair from falling out, make their hair look better, healthier, shinier. Pre-World War II, the iCall permanent wave machine, a horrifying-looking device, that's what you're showing there, was actually quite technically advanced for its time. The curlers were suspended from a frame via electrical wires so that no electricity or heat directly touched women's heads. The curlers were heated up, they said, then unplugged before being applied, assuring that no one was actually electrocuted.
It worked too, because the woman in the picture's smiling.
Honey, be careful today when you go get your hair curled. You don't want to get electrocuted. You can't make this stuff up. When we come back, Elissa Harris will be on from Nubian Heritage, and we'll try to bring some sanity to this conversation about hair care. You might be wondering, why would on a health talk show even want to talk about that? You know why? I'll tell you why. Because people really are focused on how they look, and how they look affects how they feel. And hair, skin, nails, personal care is just as much a part of wellness as is anything else. At least that's my opinion, that's my story, and I'm going to stick to it. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, hair curlers and all, coast to coast.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition and happy holidays to you and your family. Glad you could tune in today. We're getting closer and closer to, Christmas and New Year's and whatnot. Yeah, it's all good. In that first portion of the show, I reported on some stories concerning sleep and then how in relationships, a wife's happiness is more crucial than her husband's in keeping the marriage on track. They need to do a study to figure that out. I knew that. And then I was in getting ready to talk with Elissa Harris about hair care. I was sharing with you some history of hair care, and I was quoting from an article in the New York Times, 1908, May the 10th, in which they were talking about how people need to shampoo their hair. And they were recommending, maybe you can wash your hair every couple of weeks. And then if it's, not too bad, maybe you could stretch it to 4 or 6 weeks. I'm thinking, really? Using things such as White Castle soap, Green Surgeon's soap. I never heard of that. And some other soaps. Really? Okay. And then we showed this image. If you're watching at letstalknutrition.com, what's being shown on your screen is a device. It was pre-World War II. It was called an iCurl permanent wave machine. It's they said in the article, it's a horrifying looking device. It was actually quite technically advanced, they said, for its time. The curlers, they said, were suspended from a frame, which you can see here, via electrical wires so that no electricity or heat directly touched women's heads. The curlers were heated up, they said, and then unplugged before being applied, assuring that no one was accidentally electrocuted. Close quote.
It looks like something out of Young Einstein.
Honest to God, you can't make it up. They were you get your hair curled, you're liable to get electrocuted if the technician isn't careful. That's nice.
It was invented by Yahoo Serious.
I guess so. Nevertheless, I was looking at how did women care for their hair in ancient times. Early conditioners. European women conditioned their hair, and I'm not making this up, with dead lizards boiled in olive oil. This is in the 1300s. Chinese women use seeds from the cedrelia tree, which is Chinese cedar, to make a finishing hair rinse. Filipino women made a hair conditioner from aloe soaked in water. These are not too bad. And Americans used oil mixed with eggs in the 1600s. Oh, thank good for Nubian heritage. You don't have to be using White Castle soap, Green Surgeon soap to wash your hair. And you don't have to wait every 2 weeks or 4 to 6 weeks because oh my God. And there's more I could tell you. I mean, it was fascinating to do this little bit of research to talk about hair care with Elissa Harris today. And Elissa is an educator for Nubian heritage. Elissa, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. So
good morning again.
Good morning, and thanks for getting up so early out there on that left coast. In that New York Times article, and we were showing it, and I was quoting from it, they were talking about how to shampoo the hair, and they were recommending every 2 weeks, every 4 weeks, every 6 weeks. I wash my hair every day. Do you wash your hair every day?
Actually, no. I don't. I wash my hair every other day. I have really long hair with kind of an oily scalp. So for me, I wash it every other day. But the way that I wash my hair is what allows me to keep it in a nice, healthy state without it having too much oil.
What do you mean the way you wash it?
Meaning the products that I use.
Oh,
and
I thought you went through some ritual. I thought you went through some ritual or something. I was saying, okay, let's get into that.
No, but it's pretty funny what you mentioned before, because it really makes you realize the historical extent to which people have gone to look great, and their hair being kind of their calling card, the first thing that people see before they see the face of your skin. It's pretty extraordinary.
Are you near a computer?
I am.
All right, go to letstalknutrition.com. And when you get to letstalknutrition.com, you'll have to click on the refresh button to watch the show. And when
I've never watched it while I've been on it. I can't see the device you're talking about.
So what we want to show you is this iCurl electrical curling machine, and with this lady sitting underneath it. I mean, it's a contraption. I mean, it's unbelievable that women would do this, wow. And you would run the risk of getting electrocuted if they didn't disconnect you at the right time.
Wow.
Do you see that?
I can't see it yet. I can see myself.
It's
okay.
Patented by Yahoo Serious.
Yeah. Well, it'll come up. Josh is going to keep it up on the screen. So I went to Nubian Heritage. Oh, before we get into the hair products, I'm going to give you an update on my use of the products. I try to use whatever I talk about, any particular therapy, I try to go get it done because I want to give a firsthand account. So I've been using the soaps, the shower gels. I went the aloe vera and aloe vera and I just blanked.
Shea butter.
Shea butter. Thank you. Used that. I finished that, and then I'm on the green tea and shea butter, and those shower gels. That's how you refer to them, are phenomenal. They don't have any of these caustic coloring agents and chemicals, and really gentle to the skin. They foam up really nice. I mean, they're wonderful products. I mean, I thought, shower gel one's the same as another. Well, I must tell you, I was wrong about that. Nubian Heritage's, those products are really unbelievable. I like that.
Yeah, we've mastered the ability to really, for lack of a better word, reestablish the normal, what we call homeostasis or balance of the skin. Our products really help moisturize and keep it rich and pliable and all those great things that help your skin and your hair and everything look good, and feel good.
Yeah,
so.
These products, when you're using them, you don't smell like a bunch of petunias either. You know what I mean? Some of these products have all these agents in them, fragrance agents. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. And what if I don't like this? But some people do. These don't have that kind of quality to them. I'm sure you have some that are scented, though. These are not scented. I sort of prefer that. But the shea butter with the aloe vera, the green tea with the shea butter, both of those products, I finished one. I'm almost finished with the other. And then I've been using the bar soaps, the different bar soaps, and and you can tell the difference than some of these more caustic, soaps. You can just feel the difference. You can see the difference, feel the difference on your skin when you're using these different bar soaps too. So that's my update.
Much better than
great.
Yahoo's machine.
Yeah, much better. Much better.
I'm really glad to hear that, because our whole premise, and this sort of is a segue into the hair, is we really work to make sure that our products are loaded with essential oils and the types of oils that your skin and hair needs to stay healthy, so that you don't strip the skin of the necessary of things that you need to keep healthy skin. So that's why our soaps and our body washes even though we make lotions and hand creams and things too, and then of course we're going to get into hair, we still make sure that everything that you would normally use as a cleanser is still enriched with oils in order to keep the oil production healthy.
Well,
you know what I mean?
That's interesting. That theme of oils came up in my review and research on the history of hair care, whether in Egypt, Greece, in the Eastern cultures, oils were very much in prominent use. People were pretty smart, and yeah, oils make a difference. We come back, we'll talk about hair care using Nubian Care hair products, and you are going to listen to Elissa Harris. You're going to listen to her on Let's Talk Nutrition, and it'll be coast to coast.
Hi, I'm Kate. I try to eat a healthy diet, but the irony of eating healthy foods, like broccoli or beans, is that even though they're healthy for us, they can still cause occasional digestive upsets. That's why I take a Digest Smart high-potency enzyme with every meal. Digest Smart is from Renew Life, the digestive care experts. It's the first digestive enzyme certified by Izyme, the International Enzyme Testing Program. Each capsule provides a full spectrum of 25 powerful plant-based raw enzymes to break down each major food group, including carbs, fats, proteins, and fiber. Digest Smart enzymes also feature targeted delivery capsules to reach your intestines, where 90% of digestion occurs. Digest Smart promotes more complete breakdown of the foods you eat and optimizes nutrient availability. Plus, it helps ease digestive upsets and supports your overall digestive health. Now that's really smart. Digest Smart is from the makers of Ultimate Flora Probiotics, and both are available in health food stores everywhere.
Are you suffering from those awful allergies? Hay fever, sneezing, watery eyes? Here's some advice you won't want to miss.
I'm a doctor, and my patients used to dread allergy season. But then I discovered A-Vogel Allergy Relief, a unique combination of natural ingredients that usually addresses every one of my patients' symptoms. And while it's clear that the vast majority of my patients benefit significantly from A-Vogel Allergy Relief, what's even more amazing is that after using it, at least half of my patients' symptoms didn't return. As a doctor, that's the kind of outcome my patients and I can appreciate.
Get doctor-recommended A-Vogel Allergy Relief for your allergy symptoms. It's proven safe, it doesn't make you drowsy, it's fast-acting, and it may even help prevent your allergies from returning. Available at vitamin discount centers, Richards, Rollin' Oats, Vitamin Shop, Nutrition Smart, and other fine health food stores.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Murray with a minute of important health news. One of my all-time favorite natural products is a special extract of licorice known as DGL. DGL is short for deglycyrrhizated licorice, but I tell my patients that it stands for darn good licorice. DGL is made by removing the compound in licorice that can raise blood pressure in some people. Double-blind clinical studies have shown DGL is quite useful in healing stomach and intestinal ulcers. In fact, in head-to-head studies, it has actually outperformed popular anti-ulcer drugs. But rather than inhibit the release of stomach acid, DGL stimulates the normal defense mechanisms that prevent ulcer formation and promote healing. Clinical studies have not only shown DGL to be extremely effective, but also that it is completely without side effects. Clearly, DGL is a better choice.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Neural Balance with Anandinol. Restore calm, reduce aggression, and increase well-being. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Canavest, from seed to shelf. Nutrix Hawaii, more nutrition, better health, purely Hawaiian. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Nature's Dynamics, garden to gummy supplements made by Dad. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. My guest is Elissa Harris, and she's an educator for Nubian Heritage. If you're not familiar with Nubian, a lot of people are, but maybe some aren't. Visit their website. Great website, lots of information, explains the products, how to use of the products for certain skin types, hair types. They have body washes, hair shampoos, lotions. I mean, she'll explain all of that. Wonderful products, great company. And this is part of my attempt on the show to talk with you about personal care products. Lord knows, billions, tens of billions of dollars, of maybe not hundreds of billions of dollars, are spent each year on cosmetics and hair care and personal care products. Some of that stuff is, I don't need to tell you, is just nonsense. And I'm sure some of you probably have, like I do, stuff sitting with almost a full bottle. You bought something and tried it and didn't like it and get disappointed. I can assure you that will not happen with Nubian Heritage. These products are really remarkable. Elissa, welcome back. I keep wanting to call you Elissa, Lisa. I don't know.
Okay.
It's Elissa.
It's Elissa, yeah. It's I always give people the mnemonic device that it's like Melissa without the M.
There you go. Thank you very much for the cognitively impaired such as me. So, Elissa,
yes.
Which shampoo product do you use from Nubian Heritage, and why?
So I use our EVVO and Moringa collection, which actually is highly emollient with virgin olive oil, moringa oil, quinoa, and I'll explain those things in a minute, because that particular collection is used for kind of normal to oily hair that's straight. Our other collection is used for curly hair.
What's the other collection's name? What's the collection?
The other collection is Indian hemp and tamanu oil.
Okay.
And I can go into that in a minute. And the reason I love it is because, there's a lot of, if we're talking about this concept of using oils to cleanse, I think with the Industrial Revolution, everybody wanted things to be fast and quick, and we started making products that were, going to cleanse right away and get you in and out so you could go do your job. And the concept of using oils throughout history, culturally, in West Africa and India and Asia, the idea of using oil to lift dirt and bad oils has been around for centuries, as you were talking about, but it hasn't been really put into products that are easy and convenient to use. So, and with the right combination, so that it doesn't leave your hair too oily or you don't get buildup and all those things that you actually do get from some of the conventional products as well. Mm-hmm. So, my favorite is the EVVO and Moringa, because my hair is long. It's sort of I have kind of a European background, and it has a tendency to be very oily. So this particular collection helps balance out the oils. It keeps it soft. It smooths it out. And as I've gotten older, my hair texture's changed a little bit, so I get this kind of wavy, frizzy thing sometimes if I don't have the right products, and I just don't want to use
what does EVVO mean? Is that an acronym for something, if you know?
It's olive oil. It's extra virgin olive oil.
Oh.
Which is the core ingredient, yeah. We're being very clever there with our title. Which is the core ingredient. Olive oil has been used, for, Mediterranean inside and out, right? Mediterranean diet and all those great things, with the idea of having lots of vitamin A and E and conditioning the skin. They used to use it actually to cleanse. In fact, they do today even. They can use olive oil to cleanse the skin as well on your face. But in hair, it's so wonderful, and it leaves a nice gloss and a nice shine to the hair. If it's in the right proper, dosage. You don't want to load your hair with olive oil, especially if you have oily hair, then you'll have a problem getting it out. So we have the right combination of the products that help you get the benefits of olive oil.
Now, in the shampoo line, I'm here at your website. I'm trying to find my way to the shampoo products. In that EVVO line, you have a different number of shampoo products within that line. It's not just one, right?
No, we have one shampoo, but we have several different hair care products in that line.
That's what I mean.
Yes, sorry. We have a shampoo, a conditioner. We have for lack of a better term, we call it a conditioning cream, but it's a mask that you would use once a week. And then we've got styling spray and a mousse, a hair protectant mousse in that collection.
Okay, so let's take these one at a time. Let's talk about that collection, and then let's talk about the products in it. Let's start with the shampoo. What are the ingredients again in the shampoo?
The core ingredients are olive oil, like we talked about, and then quinoa. People have probably heard about quinoa as the new super grain when you eat it, but when you put it into hair care products, it actually promotes shine and manageability, which means that you can get a comb through your hair much easier. And then fennel and kale are a couple key ingredients as well that actually help nourish the hair. And going back to this concept of oils, we don't use sulfates or silicones or cleansers or anything like that. The idea of our shampoos, and when we get into the other line, we call our other shampoo actually a co-wash, and I'll explain what that means, is that we're using oils to cleanse the hair. So it's not a sulfite, chemically induced cleanser that's going to actually strip the hair, which will clean it right away, and it'll make it feel clean for about half a day. And then all of a sudden you notice your hair's getting really oily, and you don't know why. It's because your skin is freaking out. The follicles in your hair are crying out for moisture because you just stripped it, so it starts to overproduce. So the idea of our shampoo, right? And that's the same thing with your skin. So the idea of our shampoo is that it actually will leave the good oils in the hair and lift the bad oils and the dirt out with these key ingredients.
Very good. Go to NubianHeritage.com, 877-897-8255. That'll put you in touch with Elissa. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Impact.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, humble beginnings, advancing wellness, never tested on animals. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Now Foods, our products work. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Looking for really well-designed, well-formulated hair care, personal care products generally, you should consider Nubian Heritage. Really wonderful company. I'm glad that they're on so we can talk about personal care products. I know you say it's a health talk show. What does that have to do with health? My answer to that has a lot to do with health. The way people look does affect the way they feel. And appearance is part of wellness. And the hundreds of billions of dollars spent in cosmetic products, personal care products, plastic surgery every year is some indication of how important this is to people. And it is part of health and wellness. My guest is Elissa Harris. She's an educator for Nubian Heritage. We're talking today about their hair care line. And it's broken out into two lines. You have Indian hemp line, and then you have this EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. I found out that's what that means. And then they have products within those two categories. Elissa, welcome back. So we were discussing the shampoo in the EVOO line. What causes, you have all these different oils that you mentioned. What causes the foaming or the suds? I don't know what else to call them. Right? What causes that? It's not the oils, right?
You mean in our products in general or in hair care products?
Hair care product. In this product.
What in our products don't really suds up a lot, and that's a really unique proposition for natural hair care. So, as I was explaining, oils are being used. So the concept that your hair has to really be sudsy in order to be cleaned is a kind of a misnomer.
Oh, that's good.
Sudsing Yeah. The sudsing is actually the detergents and the chemicals. So like if you put laundry soap in the washing machine, turn it on, you see it build up and all these bubbles come. That's the cleanser. That's the detergent. We don't have detergents in our hair care. You were just talking about personal care being very important to health and wellness from a visual perspective and from a feeling good about yourself. But it is important to remember and note that natural hair care products like ours and others on the market don't have those chemicals and detergents and things that you actually absorb into the skin that have negative effects on your health.
And this this EVOO and Moringa shampoo is sulfate-free, color-safe shampoo with Moringa, which I want to ask you about, and extra virgin olive oils that hydrate and cleanse the hair, quinoa, which promotes shine and manageability, and then you mentioned fennel and kale. Kale nourish the hair. These are interesting elements or ingredients to include in the shampoo product. What is Moringa?
Moringa oil was used in ancient Ayurvedic practices and hair rituals for centuries. And what it does is it has kind of a rejuvenation property to it with high levels of oleic acid, antioxidants, and vitamins. And it helps repair split ends, and which is what comes from a lot of damage. So let me just, if you would let me, when people buy products on the market that say they smooth hair or they ease frizz and all those things, those products usually contain silicones and polymers. And what they're good for is an initial kind of coating of the hair where it smooths down the hair shaft or the cuticle, but over time, that hair becomes impenetrable to moisture. It actually builds up and becomes sort of like it can't get in. So what we do is our formulators are amazing. They have researched everything up and down, backwards, forwards, in all cultures across the world to find out what natural products that can actually penetrate the hair shaft and give it nourishment would have those same effects as the polymers and the silicones.
That's interesting.
And so moringa oil is one of those.
Now, with this EVOO and moringa shampoo, does it have an accompanying conditioner to go with that?
Yes. And unlike, I'd like to make sure we talk about the Indian hemp because there's a difference.
We'll get there.
For sure.
Yeah, we'll get there. But
traditional shampoo and conditioner for the EVVO, definitely. And then for people who have really, really dry hair and they're just learning to repair their hair after some serious damage, like keratin, they call Brazilian blowouts or straighteners or things. We have the regular daily conditioner, or if you wash your hair every other day, the conditioner. And then we have the conditioning cream, which is a mask. And that is something that should be used only once a month. Very, very rich in oils. Also has fennel and quinoa. And those things combined actually help get rid of free radicals at the scalp. And if you're familiar with that, free radicals that come from exposure to the environment and pollution and things like that creates sort of what's called oxidative stress at the source where our hair comes out, which is the follicle.
Right.
And it can actually damage the follicle.
I see.
So, which contributes to hair thinning and all that. So that conditioning cream is great for that.
Okay. So
I have a lot of information, I know.
I understand. And now in the other line, the Indian hemp line, you have a shampoo in that line. Now, that's more for curly hair?
Correct. More for curly hair and also hair that's very, very damaged. Usually curly hair is very dry in its own essence. And so what we did in this collection is we created two things, not a traditional shampoo and conditioner. We created a shampoo for if the hair gets really oily after an exercise or workout, that kind of thing. But our conditioner is actually called a co-wash. And if anybody's ever heard of other products on the market, the idea of a co-wash is that it's really a wash and a conditioner in the same sense. So that's something that you would use more on your daily type of thing, and then your shampoo maybe once a week.
That's interesting. And the EVOO line is more for people who have more, the hair is more straight, not curly.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Now, the conditioner for the Indian hemp shampoo line, you have a conditioner for that. When we come back, we can talk about that. Now, if you're paying attention and listening to Elissa, explaining these ingredients, these ingredients are put in there for a purpose, to nourish the hair, to keep the hair healthy, to keep it not just looking good, but to really, in a real sense, be healthy. Some products, hair care products, silicones and whatever they're using, will make the hair look healthy, but really don't get to the essence of health. And so these ingredients are natural and no caustic chemicals in here, coloring agents and whatnot. Wonderful products. Come back, we'll talk some more. And I'll have the LTN health question of the day. Visit NubianHeritage.com. Lots of information there. And you are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition Coast to Coast.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit takesolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
At Canavest, we believe that the future of hemp is unlimited, and through innovative and responsible application and science, we will enhance the prosperity and well-being of our customers, employees, and communities. As pioneers, our long-term goal at Canavest is to locate hemp seed processing mills near to our future family of hemp farmers. These local factories will convert hemp seed into nutritious oil, protein powders, bread flour, and hemp meal. Canavest supports local efforts and believes that sustainability starts locally. Canavest was named one of the Nutritional Outlook's Best of 2014, and we are committed to pioneering the hemp revolution as the world's leading producer of quality hemp-derived CBD products. Resistance to change is in great part the result of trying to do today's job with yesterday's tools and with yesterday's concepts. The hemp revolution is here, and it's up to all of us to change perception and to impact policy. Will you join us in this movement? Learn more about the education and science behind Canavest at canavest.com.
Coenzyme Q10 is a powerful antioxidant nutrient. It protects against free radical damage, supports heart function, energy production, and immune response. Aging reduces our ability to absorb CoQ10 from our diet, so supplementing with a highly absorbable form of CoQ10 is the first step to ensuring optimal levels in the body. Secondly, typical CoQ10 supplements are in a ubiquinone or non-reduced form. For the body to use that type of CoQ10, it must first convert it to ubiquinol or the reduced form. QH Absorb is Jarrow Formula's highly absorbable and bioavailable CoQ10 supplement. Not only is QH Absorb more absorbable than traditional CoQ10 supplements, but as ubiquinol, it's already in a reduced bioavailable form. Your body can use QH Absorb without having to do any conversion work. Ask specifically for Jarrow Formula's QH Absorb at your favorite vitamin retailer. For more information on QH Absorb, go to jarrow.com. That's JARROW for the best and highly absorbable bioavailable CoQ10 supplements.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymedica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymedica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. North American Urban Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN Health question of the day. Earlier in the show, I was reporting on a study out of Rutgers University talking about relationships, happiness in relationships. And they came to an interesting conclusion. And here's the question. In the marriage, they looked at marriages, married couples. Whose happiness was more crucial in keeping the marriage on track? Was it the wife's happiness or was it the husband's happiness? Which one of the partner's happiness was more crucial in keeping the marriage on track? Was it the wife's happiness or the husband's happiness? 877-897-8255. We have the right answer. You'll win a $25 supplement gift card. We have a winner yesterday, Stephen. That person called in. We got that person in. Sometimes, when we're moving toward the end of the show, speed dial, and if I'm moving off air, Stephen will take your call, still take your call, and give you credit if you get it right. The question is, in a relationship, married relationship, the study found that one partner or another's was more crucial in maintaining the marriage and keeping it on track. Was it the wife's happiness or the husband's happiness? I won't put you on the spot, Elissa. I'll let that one go, and we'll return to our discussion of the products, because I could probably wrangle you into an interesting conversation about that. I'll cut you a break.
Oh my gosh!
I'll cut you a break, and I'll leave you alone. Listen, I'm on the website, and you had mentioned these masks, these treatment masks for the hair, and I'm looking at, for example, you have the Indian hemp and Tamanu deep treatment mask. What is it about? Can anybody use that mask, curly hair or straight hair?
Well, we recommend it mostly for curly hair, but honestly, if you have really damaged hair, and as I've talked about before, everybody's body chemistry is different, so it doesn't hurt to try one of these to see if it works for you. Generally, the way we designed that line was to help support curly hair, because if you know anything about curly hair, the hair strands are bent, right? They're different shapes.
Yeah.
And straight hair, so it's very difficult. They don't have the normal oil transfer from the scalp all the way down to the
I see.
moisturized, right? It kind of gets stuck along the way. So the products, in all of our products, as you know, are shea butter based, but the Indian hemp and Tamanu have special ingredients to help sort of keep those bent follicles moisturized and then help balance out the oil in the scalp.
Now I see you have the EVOO and Moringa Deep Conditioning Cream. This would be for more straight hair, right?
Yes.
And I would probably use that product. Now, when you put this on, do you leave it on? Can you leave it on overnight? Do you leave it on for a few minutes? What do you do?
No, the new research is showing, they used to say, leave masks on for like 30 minutes, which is totally fine. You could put it on, put a cap on it, a hot towel, that kind of stuff to help penetrate the oils. But I just recently saw a report that said that the hair penetration, actually really the full effect happens within 5 minutes. So it's kind of nice, actually, if that's true, because then you really only need to get that full benefit. If you only need 5 minutes, you just, do it up in the shower and you put a cap on it while you're taking care of business, and then you're good to go. But the most important part is once a week, not too much, because then you'll do too much.
Yeah, because I see here you have a regular conditioner for the EVOO line. We talked about that, a regular hair conditioner. You use that. So you would use these creams and masks that we talked about only maybe once a week. You have the Indian hemp co-wash product and so on. These products are all explained and described at Nubian Heritage, nubianheritage.com. Let's go to Lansdale, Pennsylvania, and talk to Lila. Lila, welcome to the show, and happy holidays to you, Lila.
Happy holidays to you, too.
How are you?
Congratulations on a wonderful show.
Oh, you. So let me ask. I'm just curious because I take a risk and a chance sometimes in talking about certain things. Do you find this important and informative for you?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And I'm working on the assumption that people, when they look better, they feel better. I mean, that's my experience with people, and that's what my training has taught me as well, and my work with clients. I remember when my mom was in a nursing home, when the cosmetologist or whomever would come in and do makeup for the residents or do their hair, they looked so much better. They were better. They were in a better mood. They were happier. They felt better. I mean, it was wonderful to see that. So I'm just saying.
It's true. It's true.
Definitely.
In a marriage, from this study out of Rutgers, whose happiness was more crucial in keeping the marriage on track? Was it the wife's happiness or the man's happiness in the marriage?
I would say the wife.
Darn right. God, I didn't need to do that study. I knew that answer. Keep the missus happy. I mean, unless you got an IQ of a monkey, how could you not do that? So one good Christmas present would be buy some Nubian Heritage products and give them to your wife.
I'm looking for something different. So.
There you go. Instead, Lila, thank you so much. And we appreciate your listenership. I want to wish the happiest and the healthiest of holidays to you and your family, Lila.
And to you, too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We enjoy having you as a listener. And thank you, Elissa, for coming on today. We just scratched the surface. We have more content than we have container. I know that, but
I know. I'm sorry. I'm so talkative. I just get
No. I love your passion. I love you so much. I mean, we'll see if we can try to get you on more and more. And Nubian Heritage, lotions, conditioners, shampoos, creams. Go to their website, nubianheritage.com. If you're not carrying it at your local health store, encourage them to do so. It's wonderful products. Elissa, if I don't talk to you before Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, the best of health, whatever you celebrate, I wish you the best, okay?
Thank you. You too, Dr. Garfield.
Always enjoy having you on. You're great. Nubian Heritage, take their products, use their products rather. Why? Their personal care products. Because your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you. I'll see you tomorrow.